Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Chats with Chaudhry. I hope you're safe and well. I've just got off the plane from Boston, from AAPS, and now I'm here, delighted to talk to Alessandro Zannini and Otto Abelgard from Stevanato Group to talk about another event, because next week is Pack Expo in Chicago, which runs from the 23rd to 26th. And Stevanato Group will be there. They'll be showcasing a lot of wonderful solutions. And we thought we'd take this opportunity to find out a bit more about what they're talking about there. But before we do that, gentlemen, how are you both, first of all?
Very good. Thank you very much.
And you, how are you, Otto?
Doing excellently. Looking very much forward to meet customers of us.
Fantastic. Now, my first question to you really is for people not familiar with Stevanato Group. Alessandro, would you mind giving me a very quick overview of Stevanato Group?
Sure. Stevanato Group is a company that is traded on the New York Stock Exchange. We have different souls in our company. We do container for the medical industry. We have a division that does analytical services, which is the analysis of the interaction between the drugs and the containers. We provide drug delivery solutions, and the group I belong to, it is the one that is regarding the equipment and technologies.
Brilliant. And your role there, Alexander?
I am the sales and after sales director of the Stevanato Group Equipment and Technology Division.
Fantastic. And Otto, what's your role?
My role is a digital solution owner at Stevanato Group, and I drive the delivery of digital solutions for our equipment. So whenever we can digitalize our manufacturing process or our deliveries, that's what I support.
Well, that's obviously a very important and topical role these days, because everything is moving to that space, isn't it? Right. So, Alexander, first thing though, you and I did meet in August at ACHIMA at the end of August in Frankfurt. So quickly, how was that show for you? And what's happened since?
Well, it has been a fantastic show. You know, it was great to be back in front of customers and meeting at a public event like a trade show. We had a great meetings with many customers. And, you know, ever since many things changed. I mean, we are progressing with the contacts. And since I relocated to the United States.
Oh, congratulations. So what's been happening in the States, which is not forced you, but caused you to move to the States?
Yeah, well, we are starting a new greenfield plant that will be opening in Fishers in Indiana, and I relocated here to give support to develop the business in the United States and provide excellent support to our existing customers.
Well, that segues very nicely to let's talk about Pack Expo, because obviously that's in Chicago next week, as I said. So what will Stevanato Group be showcasing for their US and North American customers at Pack Expo?
Thank you very much. It's a great question. And what we will be showcasing, it is a full line of device assembly for auto-injectors. And this is our state-of-the-art equipment that has completely servo-driven, no traditional technology, providing extreme flexibility, possibility of growing the future, multiple devices on the same equipment, integrated with our digitalization program in which Otto is supporting us.
Right. Well, so Otto, that leads quite nicely to you, my friend. So from your point of view, what makes your digital solutions unique and different to what's out there?
As Alex was mentioning, the way that we're bringing in new technology within the pharma industry needs to be augmented with digital solutions to ensure that they are easy and simple to operate, both in terms of developing new solutions that Alice mentioned, but also ensuring that the shop floor is being extended. So it's not just the machine we're delivering, but it's becoming a digitally integrated shop floor.
And what do you mean, forgive my ignorance, but as a layperson, what do you actually mean by a digitally integrated shop floor? What does that actually mean?
There is a term called Pharma 4.0, and I think Stevanato Group is taking a lead in this with launching a product called Collex, where we are enabling shop floor and people around the machine to actually communicate and see how the performance operation of the equipment is in real time. So we're enabling that, and we can tailor make it for all of the different job functions that are on the shop floor. So we can give the precise information that an operator needs to improve their efficiency, or project manager, or line manager, etc., that we have from our customers. So we are really starting to extend. So it's not only machines, high technology machines we're delivering, but also starting to influence the behavior around the machine.
Right. And Alexandra, obviously, when you're at a big show like Pack Expo, you have the products there, obviously, and you have the demos. But what activities have you got planned for visitors if they come to your booth throughout the week at Pack Expo?
Well, we're going to have, of course, the equipment. We're going to have live demos on the equipment to show the capabilities of the equipment. And twice a day, we will have an interactive demo made by Otto in which we can really focus and see firsthand the benefits that digitalization brings to our equipment and to the manufacturing work.
Right. And Otto, one question about that demo then. So when you say really interactive, how can you make it interactive for me? Is that through Google Glass or virtual reality? How are you going to make it interactive for visitors?
We want to make sure that it can be something that can have broad appeal when we're there. So we're not locking people in with glasses, but they can see the digital machine just as it's standing next to them in reality. Unfortunately, the machines that we've created, they have so higher productivity that we cannot produce samples in real time at the show, not full time at least. So what we'll do is we'll bring the digital shop floor as if the machine was running in real production. So customers can experience what will this be when they receive it at their site.
And actually, Alessandro, was this something that you were showing me, I think, when we were at Acima in terms of those big screens that you had and you could move them around and so on?
Correct. That was just a general demonstration, but here we are taking it a step forward as our digitalization really is enabling the customers to overview what the interaction between the operators and the machine does and the effect that it will have on the product and on the equipment, the various changes that can be done.
Brilliant. Well, actually, viewers, I have to say I had the pleasure of seeing some of that interactivity on those screens, and it is quite amazing what you can do with those in terms of going onto the assembly line, pulling out different instruments and parts of it and rotating in different ways and looking at what's going on. So I thoroughly recommend that if you're in Chicago at Pack Expo, you check out the Stevanato group for the demos. And their stand, because I didn't even mention that, was the West Side building at booth 1539. But I definitely would recommend those demos then, because they are really, really interesting to do, and they are very much interactive as well. So apart from the demos and stuff, anything else that you want to talk about Pack Expo that people should know about before we move on and actually preview very quickly CPHI, which is the week after?
Just to wrap it up, we will have also our after-sales account management that is going to be there to meet the customers and to display not only the equipment, but what we can do after an equipment has been delivered, how we can support and ensure that the productivity is at maximum, and meet the experts both from Europe and from the US.
Brilliant. Well, that's fantastic. So there you go, viewers. If you are in North America, or even if you're not and you want to travel internationally as well, go to Pack Expo and meet the Stevanato group team. As I said, the show runs in Chicago from the 23rd to 26th of October, and their stand is on the West Side building 1539. Now let's move on. Was the week after, because this really is exhibition season, we have got CPHI Worldwide as well, which runs from the 1st to the 3rd. So I know you've got a big launch, which I'm not going to talk about too much because it's a bit, you're actually having a launch there, which is an exciting thing in itself, that people can come and see a brand new launch at the show. But again, I know you're going to be there as well, Alexander. So what do people expect from CPHI Worldwide?
Well, CPHI Worldwide, while we are not for the equipment and technologies displaying any equipment, but we will be there to support and interact with any customer, on top of seeing the latest novelties and development and the launches that we are organizing as Stevanato Group. Fantastic.
Well, look, gentlemen, it's been lovely to meet you both. Otto, thank you for taking time out from your holiday to do this. Alexander, thank you for taking your time. You're a very busy schedule. I know you're a very busy man, particularly now that you've relocated. I'm sure you've got your in-tray full of stuff that you have to sort out. So I hope you have a wonderful show next week in Chicago. I hope it's not too windy, and you have a fantastic time at the exhibition. And obviously, I look forward to seeing you, Alexander, at CPHI Worldwide in Frankfurt the week after. So thank you very much. And viewers, if you'd like to know more, the links for both the shows will be above the video, and obviously a link to the website as well if you want to know more about the services and solutions that Stevanato Group offer. So thank you once again. Have a fantastic show next week, and the week after, of course, for you, Alexandra. And viewers, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.